Hello friends, it is Stasia and welcome back to my channel. Today, a very fun vlog. Same as every month, I will be starting the Mending Hearts book club pick. If you don't know what that is, it's just a romance-based book club. We're mainly on Discord, and that link is down below if you would like to join. I started it this past January with my bestie Rylan, and it has been a great time so far. So, August pick is DISGRACE by Brittany Cherry. I don't know too much about it. I've heard people say that they sobbed and that it's a very addicting book that you can read in just like one sitting. So I'm hoping that I could get through it pretty quick. It's not a super big book. It's about 400 pages, but the writing doesn't seem like too bad. Like it seems like a decent font. So I do think that I could get through it pretty quickly. I am currently on live for some book club sprint. So hopefully I can get a lot of reading in. Here are my tabs. I think it fits perfectly with all of the purple, and I'm very, very excited. As always, I will also annotate the book. I really wish that I could tell you anything about this book, but I don't really know much. I believe the main character is starting over. Something happened with her husband. That's pretty much all I know. I don't want to read the synopsis. I know that there's a few trigger warnings for this book. So yeah, we will see if I cry or how I react to anything. But I'm going to go ahead and start the book now. And I will chat to you all again when I reach 25% into DISGRACE. Hello guys, back with an update because I just reached 25% into DISGRACE. I apologize for the lighting. I have a reading light on the wall downstairs, and that's what I'm currently using to read. I have a like little ambiance thing going on, and I'm way too lazy to get up and turn on the main light. So yeah, we're stuck with this lighting. I apologize, but like I said, 25% into DISGRACE. Here is the tab update. So far, I am enjoying it, but I can tell you a little bit more about the book now. If you want to know. If not, I guess like skip a little bit ahead. So this book follows Grace, and her husband of 15 years have run into some trouble. So they've decided to split. Amongst this split, they both go back home to their small town in Georgia called Chester. I believe that's what the town is called. I believe it's called Chester. They go back there. She's just there for the summer because her house in Atlanta, like her new apartment, is not ready yet. So she's there back with her family and stuff just to take a breather. And her ex just got a job in Chester. So that's why they're both there like at the same time. Anyways, they're going through a separation. Obviously, like I said, it is a small town, so the rumor mill is running. So obviously everyone's into her business. She's going through a lot. She's trying to figure out who she is and where to go from where she's at now, because a lot of shocking things have been revealed. So she's trying to figure that all out, and that's basically what this book is about. It's about Grace trying to figure her life out. While she is back in Chester, she immediately runs into Jackson Emery. His family is, they're not a bad family, but they have a bad rep in the town. His dad is known as like the town drunk, and Jackson is just very like mean and off-putting. So that's kind of like the vibe that they give off. So he's obviously immediately rude to Grace, and Grace is just like, I didn't do anything to you. So they obviously butt heads and things like that. But yeah, so we're basically just following Grace. We do have a few chapters from Jackson. If I'm being honest, I wish we had a few more. I'm very curious about his character. It is going to definitely be like a who hurt you situation, or like why are you the way you are. From the prologue alone, you already know that Jackson had a hard past, and things have been hinted at but not explained yet. So I'm very excited to kind of dive more into Jackson's life, into Jackson's story, and also learn more about Grace and see her grow into a new person, figure out who she is and what she wants now that she's potentially out of this relationship. And yeah, so far I am enjoying it. It does tug at the heartstrings already. I definitely heard that it's going to be a sad one. My husband is out tonight. It is 8 o'clock. And he went out with his friends, so I have a lot of uninterrupted reading time if I can focus. I'm currently on Discord running sprints, so I'm hoping that before I go to sleep tonight, I could reach the 100-page mark, or not the 100-page mark, the 50% page mark, which is roughly around page 190, so like roughly 100 pages left. So we'll see how far I get. I mean, if I get to 75, even better. If I pass 50, anything past 50 would be a huge win, especially since my reading has been all over the place. But so far, I am enjoying it. Very curious to where it's going to go from here. Sabrina read it and loved it a couple months ago. She says that she thinks I'm going to have it finished within the next 2 days. So that's exciting. She also said that she cried. So that's nerve-wracking, but I am excited. I'm excited to see where they end up and how Jackson and Grace kind of figure out their differences, because right now they're obviously not the best of friends, with them both going through a lot. So that's pretty much where I'm at the 25% update. I do need to make dinner here in a little bit, but that is that, and I will check in with you all when I reach 50%. Hello, friends. Lighting still sucks. I still look a mess, but we're going with it because I just reached 50% of Disgrace. I'm so tired. If I'm being completely honest, it's 12:30. I'm exhausted, so maybe there won't be another update from me for this book tonight, but I reached my goal of 50%. Yes, let's chat. Oh, here's the tabs, if you can see it. There's the tabs. We're getting to know more about Jackson and Grace, and I'm really enjoying it. I will say that although I knew like the trigger warnings for this book, I didn't expect like how sad it was going to be. We're 50% in, and I think I've teared up twice. So there's that. Definitely not a happy book, but I am hoping that, you know, it's a happily ever after. I'm not entirely sure. So I am enjoying it, enjoying seeing Grace like become her own person, discovering what she likes, what she doesn't like. Jackson is also very supportive. I really love Jackson, but he also like has the whole like hard exterior thing going on. Still lots of small town drama, which is so annoying, but it is to be expected when there is a small town setting. But yeah, so I'm interested to see where we're kind of gonna go from here and what's all gonna happen, because we have 50% of the book left, and obviously there's still a lot of drama that can come from this, but I am enjoying it. So I'm definitely going to read a bit more before I do end up going to sleep. I just don't think that I'm going to get to 75% before I go to sleep, because that is literally another 100 pages, which I'm very quickly losing steam. So that's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I did just want to pop on and give you guys my 50% update. Not the most put together update, because I really don't have a lot to say, because I don't want to like spoil a lot. I mean, overall, I'm enjoying it. I do also really like the side characters. What is her name? I think her name is Josie. She runs like the bookstore, and she's friends with Grace, and I love her. She's hilarious. She's so supportive. Obviously, the situation with Grace and her husband is still very much annoying. Grace's mother, I don't know if I mentioned her in the first update, she's the worst. Like, she's actually so annoying. Grace is 30 years old, and her mother talks to her like she's a child, and it bugs me. It grinds my gears so much, because I just don't think that it's necessary. Overall, enjoying it. Most of the characters I do like, at least the ones that are made to be likable, but I am interested to see where we're gonna go and how we're going to continue from here, because like I said, we still have like 200 pages left. So I'm sure there will be a third act conflict somewhere. There's also a lot of like snarky side characters who just start like all the gossiping, and they're also really annoying, but I think I already said that. But like, yeah, it comes with a small town setting, so you kind of expect it as well. But overall, that is my thoughts halfway through the book. I have a feeling that this vlog is gonna be a short one because I'm just sitting here reading all night, so there's like no b-roll, but it's fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna read a little bit more and we will see where I end up. If by some chance I do get to 75% today, I'll obviously give you guys another update, but I'm not really anticipating it. Hoping that I can probably finish it tomorrow since I've already read 50% of it, so we'll see how it ends up, but I'll catch you guys in my next update at 75%. Hello friends, back for an update. It's been a couple days. It is now Monday. I'm still hoping to have this book finished by today. Yesterday, we ended up going to the beach with our friends. So I only read a couple chapters. I was hoping to actually read a lot more at the beach, but people like to talk. So I didn't get as much reading done as I wanted to. But I am at work today. Little one is napping. She has about, I'd say like 45-ish more minutes of a nap. So I am popping in to let you guys know that I just reached 75% of Disgrace. There has been more times where I'm sad, more times where I'm tearing up. Tears have fallen. So this book is definitely sad, but I'm really loving it. I love Jackson and I love Grace and I want them to be happy and they deserve everything. But I know that this book is still going to hurt me. I know that there's still a lot of hurt to come because Grace she's not staying in the small town that she's currently in. She's going back to Atlanta, which is a few hours away from where she's currently at. But I think I mentioned earlier that she went to the small town because her apartment wasn't ready in Atlanta yet. But she's going back to Atlanta because her job is still there. She's a teacher, so she is planning on still going back. And that conversation hasn't been dove in too deep into yet between her and Jackson. But I just love Jackson. Jackson treats her so well. He's so understanding. He's so gentle with her. And it just, I love it. I love him so much. And I'm scared. I'm scared because I know my heart is gonna break, and my heart has already broken a few times. So I'm scared to see what else to come. Here is the tab update. I already needed to find more tabs for the sad stuff because this book is definitely more sad than it is happy. But I am enjoying watching Grace sort of learn who she is, and I'm loving how Jackson is just so supportive of her and seeing him also discover that his life may not be over. He's been drowning in so much sadness for so long, but tables have been turning since he's met Grace, and he's just kind of learning that, you know, his life's not over and maybe there is still a bit more to it. So I'm excited to continue. I have about, I think it's like 100 some odd pages left. I am hoping to finish it at some point today. Not sure if that will happen. Little one should be waking up in about 45 minutes. This book is a quick read though, so we'll see how far I get, and then I'll probably end up finishing it today at the gym would be the plan. But so far, really loving it. I really truly don't see it going anywhere lower than a 5-star. I think that this is probably one of my favorite book club books that we've picked so far, even though it's literally breaking my heart, but I'm loving it so much. Yeah, so that's pretty much all from me, and I will chat to you all soon when I finish Disgrace.
my friends, I actually finished the book yesterday, but I needed to process my life. So I'm back now to give you guys a final update because I just finished, or not just, but because I finished Disgrace by Brittany Cherry. It was so good. So I give it 5 stars, obviously. I cried so much. Okay, I wouldn't say so much. I didn't like sob, but the amount of times I've like teared out and like had tears falling was so much in comparison to what usually happens. But this book was just so heartbreaking and I loved it so much. These characters deserve so much and I love them and I'm happy for them. I loved Grace and I loved Jackson and I'm so happy with where everything ended up. The journey to get there was definitely a roller coaster, but I definitely feel like it was worth it all in the end. I loved seeing them discover themselves first and foremost, because although it is a romance, there's a lot of self-discovery happening here. I loved seeing them find their worth and figure out what they want for the future, and it was just so beautiful and 5 stars. I loved it and it was perfect, and I think that this, if not #1, definitely 100% top 5 going to be of the year. Definitely my favorite book of the book club so far. So overall, very happy with it. Like I said, gave it 5 stars. Very excited to see how everyone else feels about it. I'm not sure how many people are joining us because I know that the trigger warnings were hard for some people, but if you're looking for a super emotional read, definitely recommend this one. 5 stars. And here is the final tab update. There were also lots of annotations that happened, and I put my little key of tabs in there as well. So 5 stars, loved it, beautiful, perfect. Please read it if you are someone who likes emotional reads. So that is that for August. Just as a reminder, if you either didn't know, forgot, or you just found me, hi. For September, we will be reading Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. It is a STEM rom-com with fake dating and rival feuds. That's as much as all I can tell you. I'm not super sure on what it's about, but I did already enjoy 1 book from this author and 2 novellas, so I'm excited to dive into this one. And yeah, so I will see you guys in September when we read Love Theoretically. But as for August, we got a 5 star and I'm very happy about it. So that is all from me and this vlog. I hope you enjoyed. You can like, comment, and subscribe down below if you'd like. All of my socials, follow me anywhere else, are in the description as always. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.